Hello?
Mom,
Yes?
what was the tree pun that you told me to say?
Oh, how do trees get on the internet?
How?
They log in?
Hi everyone, welcome back to Reforestation update number 8. My name is Kylie and I'm a project manager with One Tree Planted.
My name's Nicole. I work on the communications team.
We are so excited to be sharing with you some of the amazing projects and work that's going on at One Tree Planted. We've got some great stories to tell this week. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
This month, we are wrapping up our Haiti project that has gone on to plant 58,000 mangrove trees. This particular project was planting on the salt marshes on the coast of Jacksonville, with the main results being to reforest 25 hectares of mangroves. In addition to all the amazing benefits tied to planting mangroves, a salt production site of 18 basins will be rehabilitated and put back into production, allowing the revival of the economic activity that directly affects the local communities.
Up next is our project in the Chippewa National Forest in Minnesota. This project has just come to an end with 430,000 trees planted over the months of May to July. Restoration of these pine stands is critical to wildlife that depend on them. Large red and white pines on the Chippewa National Forest also make excellent eagle nesting sites. Fun fact, the Chippewa supports one of the highest breeding densities of American bald eagles in the continental US.
Next up, our Mexican project in Jalisco and Querétaro is starting up this month, and it's improving the environment and empowering the people of the local communities by planting 40,000 native tree species. Individuals from the local community will be appointed as the community leaders and will coordinate the planting and maintenance of the new trees. A reduction of local temperatures, reduced soil erosion, and increased protection of native animals are among many of the other benefits that this project provides.
This month's deep dive will be covering One Tree Planted's largest post-wildfire restoration project in California. From the months of February to May this year, we were able to plant over 800,000 trees across 4,000 acres and 8 private landowner properties. The trees planted are helping to restore coniferous forest loss from the 2018 Campfire, also known as the Paradise Fire, and other Northern California fires.
So Kylie, maybe you can tell me a little bit about how these fires started and how severe they were.
Yeah, the Campfire of 2018, also known as the Paradise Fire, was the deadliest and most destructive wildfire in California's history. Within 20 hours, an estimated 70,000 acres were burned, and by November 25th, 2018, the fire had consumed over 150,000 acres, destroyed 18,000 structures, bankrupted the largest utility in the state, and led to the tragic loss of 86 lives. Unfortunately, this is just one of the several large catastrophic fires that have impacted Northern California over the recent years, with more expected as the western United States continues to experience long periods of dry weather. So the need for reforestation in these areas is critical.
So where are we planting?
So we are actually planting over 5 counties. So the Siskiyou, Lassen, Butte, Yuba, and Lake counties. Here's a map just outlining a few of the areas that these private landowners are located in.
So why is planting trees in these post-wildfire areas so important?
Planting trees in these post-wildfire areas is incredibly important. The project restored lands critical to the watershed of many of the communities in the Sacramento Valley and counties the planting took place in. This project directly facilitates the sequestration of carbon, reduces sedimentation in streams, restores habitat, increases water filtration, improves air quality, and increases property values in a community ecologically and economically devastated. It was amazing to see the 3-month-old trees thriving across several of our planting sites. I was out there just the other week. There's even natural regeneration mixed into the sites where ponderosa pines are naturally starting to regrow on their own. So it's a really hopeful planting project, and it's great to see life returning.
So you've mentioned a couple times private landowners. So what exactly does it mean to be reforesting these lands?
Reforesting these lands for private landowners is a great step forward, and it brings back hope. These landowners lost everything to some of these fires, their childhood homes, their land. There's a lot of cultural memories and sentiment attached to their properties. And while I was out there in the field, I was actually fortunate enough to meet one of the landowners that we're working with. So here's a clip of what it means to Susie, one of our private landowners.
I could not have done it without your guys' help, because you get in a slump and you just get stuck. And so, yeah, it was the best push forward and oomph that you could give anybody. Let's hope there's a lot of survivors.
Just like that, another reforestation update for the books. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, share this video, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel to not miss out on any future updates. And we'll see you next month.